Alright, so today's video, we're playing Dream Engines, Nomad Cities, and so I've played about 4 hours, give or take. Done the tutorial, just sort of checked out the game a bit. Got a new microphone and I'm using OBS now, so we'll see how it all goes. I'm gonna try and spend a bit more time, so I've played about 4 hours of the game now. I'm going to try and play them a bit longer so I can sort of do a bit better of a video instead of just playing the start of the game and making a video about it. So it's going to take me a bit longer to make videos, and then I'm going to sort of not rush through it all. So we're going to play for about half an hour today, just show off a few mechanics, tech tree, stuff like that. And then at the end we'll go through prices. I'll put the Steam link in the description, stuff like that. Yeah, so let's check it out. So I've been playing the one game for about 4 hours. I think I've unlocked a couple other factions, but I haven't played around with them. But so this is the first one. So I'm getting raided at the moment, so we'll deal with that. So there's combat, as you can see. So you got a ranged attack, and you got melee. You can upgrade your weapons as well. So I think that's the end of that raid. So when you're in your home base, this is your home base. These tiles here, this outline. You heal. So you have a little character here. His name's Tiny. And you sort of just run around, and you can set up production chains from certain materials. So this is bloodwood, so it's timber, and there's stone and stuff like that. So then, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, but you send your materials back to your city, and you put them through certain production buildings. The more advanced they get, the more materials they need, like different ones. So some need 2 materials, some need 1, and then you can upgrade them. Your basic resources are the stone here and the timber, and then when they go through, see this red cross here means that it's too heavy for you to take off. So better explain that quickly. So up here you'll see take off. So what happens is you're on this flying city, and you go from point to point, and you land in an area, as you can see down here with the map. You land in an area, and you can go around, explore, gather certain resources, do that sort of thing. And then up the top here you'll see there's a threat level timer, and then the cycle, so it's basically days. So that the longer that you're in an area, the higher your threat level gets. So the more enemies spawn when you get raided, the higher level they are, stuff like that. And then when it gets too high, then you take off and you go to the next section, but you have a weight limit. So as you can see here, I have buildings outside of my actual base. So I didn't really know what I was doing when I built the base, so it's a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, I'm sure there's way more efficient ways to set it up. You can eventually expand the base. I think that's an expansion spot there. You can expand in a few spots. It just depends. You have to unlock it through the tech tree, which we'll get to in a minute. So then you got your resources up here. These are your basic resources. So you need flux and power. You need flux for most upgrades, you need power for your buildings, and then you need workers. And then this is your fuel to take off, and your workers need food. So these are your most basic and important resources. So for food, you got potato farms. I'm not sure if I've done something wrong, but I needed so many farms just to make food. So that's why I've got so many here. And then these are your houses, so your villages, so you can upgrade them. These are your flux generators, the flux vats. So they bring in flux. So then there's your sort of income per second or minute or whatever it is. So for some reason I'm really slow at gathering resources on this map. I don't know if it's the map or if it's me. And then there's a lot of other mechanics to this game, but we'll quickly glance over the building menu first. So you got your basic housing infrastructure, which is your rails, your city expansion, stuff like that, research lab, all them other buildings. Then you've got your resource extraction, so you got your potato farms, your tar, so that's another resource here that you can just mine from your village. And then there's the timber and the stone and the crystal miner. So there's a crystal, there's a timber, that's a crystal that's not been built on, and there's a stone. So we'll go for a quick walk around in a minute. But yeah, so that's your basic resources, and then your production. So you got that you need to do this with your materials, otherwise you won't be able to take off because they're not refined. That cross. This resource is too heavy or unstable to carry when flying, so that's that cross. And then when it's refined, you get that feather crystal for the stone, you get crushed feather stone, and then the bloodwood, which isn't here, then you get bloodwood planks. So then this is the inventory of Tiny, which is the little guy that I am. So we'll drop all that off, and then we'll have a look at him in a minute. So then here's your production buildings. And then you got your power, pretty basic. And then there's towers and wooden walls and stuff. You can get more later on. And then streets, which I haven't really played with, but I think it's just sort of so you can set out where you don't want to build buildings so you don't forget, which I probably should have done. And then you got your demolish, fix, repair, crafting, so you can, when you unlock things in the tech tree, you can craft equipment. So we might make some armor. And then we'll put it on Tiny. And there we go. I don't think it actually does anything aesthetically. No. Doesn't look like it. Which is a bit of a shame, but... And I've also... Another thing is it doesn't look like when you upgrade the buildings that they go from... So like this is level 2, but it looks the same as a level 1. So that's a level 2 and that's a level 1. I would like it if they sort of had a bit of difference in them so you can tell which one's what. Like maybe they get a little bit bigger and change colour, or they sort of get another building added to production buildings and stuff like that, or they get another story, something to sort of make it easier to tell what's what. And then I think that, I'm not sure if it's just me or whatever, but you spend a lot of time just trying to get these basic resources evened out, because you'll have plenty of a few, but then you'll be short on one. I ran out of food and heaps of my workers died because I had no food. So I ended up I had 3 of these and they were fine on the last map. But then I had to make 5 on this map more just to start making, I don't know, I'm not sure if I did something wrong or whatever, but yeah, so that's that. And then that's pretty much it for the construction. There's a lot more to it, like you can see all this stuff, and then you set up your production chains, and then your feet. So I've got food coming out, going into the houses and then back in here, and then I'm sending different resources to different buildings. Yeah, so then you got your turrets and stuff like that. You got your walls and whatever. So then you got your crafting, so you can upgrade Tiny, which is a little robot guy. And then to unlock new stuff, like new buildings and new armor and stuff, this is the tech tree, so it's pretty big. I've only been playing for 4 hours, so I've got a few different things. So you can unlock new melee, and armor and ranged attacks. So they do get better. Way down here somewhere, there's guns and stuff. So like stuff like this looks heaps better than what we've got. Yeah, guns and armor and all that stuff. So obviously, the further down you get, the way better it would be. But so that's Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas there. Dead ringer. Nice. So yeah, it's a massive tech tree. I really like the art style of this game. To be honest, I would never think to play a game like this. I don't know how I got onto it, but it's actually kind of fun. The only thing that I would say is I would like it if you can angle the camera while you're in this flyover view. So there's 2 modes. There's build mode, which is what I'm in now. So there's the build menu, and normally it's locked onto tiny. But when you're on free camera, you push F where you click this button, then you can move around the map. If it's paused, then you can sort of set up your conveyor belts and stuff like that. Makes it a bit easier to manage what's going on when it's paused, because it feels like the game, everything's moving really fast and you're sort of rushing to do everything. So it's sort of good to pause and set out and do what you want to do. So what we'll do is we'll go do a little bit of exploring, show you a bit of combat, and then we'll have a look at a few of the other features, and we'll just play for about 10-15 more minutes, and you can just sort of watch, and hopefully we can get to a point where we can delete some of these buildings and take off, or upgrade enough to take off. I don't think I can see, there's different materials I haven't even unlocked yet. While we're here, we'll look at the infrastructure. So this is another upgrade. So with upgrade materials, you can increase your infrastructure level. So each level that you select one of these, you get a flat bonus. So this is 5% reduction speed for flux and power, so that's a good one. So we'll take that. So we'll take this one. And then once you've put 1 point into it, you can select a few of these, and the more points you put in them, the better upgrades you can get. So maybe I should have done this. So I did some of this to try and get the food to come in quicker, which I think is why it's not too bad now. But yeah, so the more, and then you produce upgrade materials, sorry, with this, the workshop here. So the workshop takes planks and flux and then makes upgrade materials. So that's how you get stat boosts here. I'm not sure what happens if you die. I don't know if it's like a roguelite, like when you play next time you keep all your upgrades, or if it starts fresh. I'm not really sure. But you can change your classes. I'll show you at the end. So then you got your population. Here's your city information. So here's all our stats. So yeah, this must be because so this is why. So it must be because I'm on a desert planet. It's so slow to grow. That's why I nearly died. There you go. So every time you go up a city level, you get extra bonuses and stuff like that. And then here's all your stats. So this tells you how much of this resource, like per map, so that you can land in different maps, and then they have their own sort of traits for each map. I've only ever been to the starting map and this one, and then this is like your threat level with the skulls, and then this is the threat level that you accumulate as you play. Building management, I think this is just to check out like, so that's all of them buildings, etc., etc. So that's a nice little feature there. So city council, I haven't really played around much with this. I picked this one guy, and I think that has also stuffed up my farming. So it was just a lot of terrible decisions. It seems like that why I ran out of food. So when 3 days is up, then I can get rid of him, and we'll try and put someone else in. And then there's different levels of influence with each faction. So there's a lot of extra sort of features in this game. Anyway, so that's enough blubbering. Let's go exploring with Tiny. So then this is combat mode here. So we've got our fist, our ranged weapon, and then here's the character window, and you can create crafting kits. So you can use them out when you're out and about, and then when you come back, as soon as you tread on any of these base plates for your main base, your health will regenerate. So if you can make it back, try and save these so you don't have to make more. So you can punch resource nodes to get the materials, and you can take them back and refine them. These are the types of enemies that are usually around. These are little crawling melee ones, and then there's these flying red moth things there. Them things, they're ranged attack. These things just are melee. There's a lot more of these things than anything in the start of the game. I'm not sure about later on. So then this is a bloodwood node, so you can mine the planks here. I'm actually under attack. So we'll go into free mode and see how bad it is. That's annoying. You have to go sort that out. So we'll go back into here. So then there's different sort of events on each map. It depends, I think, on the traits when you first select the map, what happens on the map. So this is an ancient tech ruin, or tech ruins. So they'll provide you with like special bonuses and stuff like that. So this one, we'll have a quick look. This one have some machinery that's still partially functional. With the right materials, you can maybe able to produce something, but you can only activate it a few times before it becomes unusable. Alternatively, you can scrap the whole place for resources. So we'll craft. So we might get the heavy crossbow, I think. Snipe bow. Attack rate 4. Attack rate 0.7. Engine fuel. Berserker module. So we might take the heavy crossbow, I think. Let's have a look at our one. Attack rate 4. Attack rate 4. So that's heaps less, but heaps more damage. Combo length 10. So we need. So we're gonna have to save up to and craft that. So you get old world scraps and you get upgrade materials. So old world scraps are found on the enemies, which are called, I think they're called dreps. If I remember correctly, and see these shining little objects, like they're all different shapes, like pipes and stuff like that. If you punch them when you're out exploring, they'll give you certain types of resources that, so like upgrade modules and old world materials and stuff like that. You'll see down the bottom here. And then that's what we need to unlock them things that they were just showing us then. There we go. Oh. So we can do a new head of the council. Power reduction, we don't need that. Probably that one. So we'll stick with that one. Alright, now we get back to this. Alright. So I'm not sure. I would assume that most of the maps are procedurally generated, but I'm not sure. But they all seem. I've only played on 2, but they all seem pretty pretty similar at the moment. But obviously, yeah, I've only been playing for 4.5 hours. So this purple thing here, I'm gonna do that. That's the health regen. So this purple thing over here is, I think it was a dream rift or something like that. So it's where the enemies spawn in when you get raided and stuff like that. I don't think there's a way to close them off. I'm getting attacked. So we'll go back. Go back and see what all the fuss is about. Find our way back. Oh dear. Alright. Repair that. So we need more of this. So we'll select one of them here. Go into build mode and pause it so we can do that. Yeah. And then there was timber one over here. So I need to get this timber. Over to here, and I don't have enough. So you don't get any flux back deleting paths. That's good to know. It's annoying, but good to know. So I'll have to wait for that to get over there. That's alright. So that's that, doing that. So we're about to get raided. You can see down here on the map that yellow sort of skull icon. So that means we're going to get raided from this direction. So what we'll do I'll quickly. So that crossbow has been unlocked. Yeah, so we're not going to really bother with that. We'll sit on this base plate of the town so that we get healed for free. I'm getting attacked. Oh no. Oh, he's gone. So see these little masks, that means that the first wave of enemies is moving out. So we'll just quickly hook that up. And then we'll get back into combat mode. And we'll go fight them. Alright, here they come. Couple of big boys. Oh dear. So you can die. Hopefully I don't, but you can die. But you'll just get respawned back at the town centre thing here. So we managed to beat the first wave, so we'll sit here and try and get healed up a bit. And then sort of let the tower help us out. Here they come now. As far as I know, they can't attack your actual production lines, but they can attack the buildings. So once they destroy the building, then it's all useless. Alright, so there's a couple of big ones. Oh dear. I'll bring them around to the towers. There we go. Alright, that's pretty good. So just wait for that building to get enough flux, and then we can repair that. Hang on a minute, sorry, my girlfriend's stuck in the bathroom. Alright, sorry. The place that we're renting, the bathroom door, it's a cavity slider, it's come off the rollers. So I'm gonna have to fiddle with that tomorrow, but I just got her out, so it should be right. Alright, so we'll sit here while we get enough flux to fix this building and heal up, and then we will well, is this even worth repairing? Because we'll probably delete some buildings now. What we'll do is we will delete some buildings. We'll upgrade might upgrade that again. Speed everything up a bit, and then so what we'll do is we'll go around and we'll delete. I'll delete that. Delete that. We can delete this timber one because we have a proper one. So when they're exhausted, they'll have this red cross on the map. See that means that the resource is exhausted. when the input is 0, and what it means is it just is produced heaps slower than normal. So you'll see like the 1 comes out every now and then, whereas when it's full they come out really quick. See that? So then that's all chockers there because we're pumping them out there. So that's that. So what we'll do is we'll just leave all the food ones until the very end. This expedition center is rubbish because I don't have stuff to do it, so I haven't done one of these yet. I'm not sure what they sort of give you here. Oh, probably could do that actually. We'll go unlock the heavy bow and then see where we're at. If we've got enough. Hopefully we have enough. So yeah, it's a pretty cool little art style. Nice looking game. Nice little animations. Pretty cool. Yeah, I never would have thought to play this game. I don't know. I'm glad I did. So let's. We still can't get that. Oh, because I just did that. Right. So I have to get some more. Oh dear. Yeah, so first impressions are, I feel like it's very rushed. Like on the first map, I was just trying to get everything set up and work out how things are. I'm pretty sure it's on the easiest setting. It just felt like I was sort of being rushed. Like the enemies, the higher the threat level, the stronger they are, and the quicker they come and stuff like that. I sort of feel like I was sort of like just rushing to try and keep on top of them, and then I had too much weight, so I couldn't take off, but I needed more resources and stuff like that, and I sort of like to take my time and build everything up nice and stuff, and normally I'd try and have it all organised, but like my base is just a shit show because I was constantly getting attacked and like trying to gather resources, but then I'd come back, I'd be getting raided and stuff, so it was sort of a bit overwhelming, I guess. Not really, but you sort of just didn't have time to like take your time and plan things. I should have probably been pausing it more. That's probably sort of an aggressive learning curve, but once you sort of work out it, you need to pause and sort of suss out what's going on and plan what you're doing and stuff like that. I'm sure if I had played the game again, I would have a lot different of a setup. And there's the other factions as well, other tribes that you can play as, that will probably give you a much different play styles as well. They give you different bonuses and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that as well. But yeah, I think it's quite a good game. It just sort of probably needs a bit more balancing just to slow it down a bit so it's not so full on, and then I think it could be quite a good game. I did enjoy it. So I've probably played about 5 hours now, give or take. So I'll probably I'll keep an eye on this one. I might play this one in the future. We'll go over the how much it is and when it was released and stuff like that in a minute. But yeah, we'll just quickly shut up shop here. I'll save it. And then what we'll do is I'll show you the takeoff. So we'll get rid of all of our bits and pieces. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. No, we better not get rid of that. You can get rid of some walls. Don't need that. So walls are pretty light, but they slow down the dreps coming to get you. so they're good to have them in front of your towers. We can probably get rid of this one, and what do we got? We get rid of 10 more kilos or whatever that is, tons. So we only just have enough power. We got plenty of flux. Don't have enough food. So yeah, we need to get out of here really. So we'll delete all that stuff. So we can get rid of this. Get rid of all of this. I probably should be doing the pick up resources. I'm pretty sure that it puts it in your inventory, so we'll try this. We'll try this and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So where are we? We're still a little bit overweight. I could probably get rid of the towers, I think. Yeah, we'll get rid of the towers because we're just about out of here. Oh, there's only one. Right. Probably should have kept them. That's alright. Get rid of these walls. Get rid of that. So we're going down in food, so we need to get out of here. I needed, I think, 60 of them. So we'll drop all this stuff in here anyway. 77, I think I needed 80. I think. I can't remember. We'll just quickly go over it and have a look. Yeah, so threat level 10, so we'll quickly do this and then we'll get out of here. And then I'll show you that, and then we can run out of food. Yeah, we're not going to get that. If you get some engine fuel. I swear it said other materials before. Might have been that. That's right, that's what it was. So 3 and 31. So 11. Might, yeah. Anyway, alright, yeah, let's just get out of here. So, when you go to take off, you need to make sure that Tiny is on the home city base plate, or you'll be in trouble, because I don't know what happens, but it takes off and you're in trouble. So we'll jump on here. We're about to get raided, so let's get out of here. Alright, there we go. So let's take off, and then we'll have to defend the base. Possibly. We'll see. There's sometimes those little workers walking around. There's one there. And there he is, little fella. Oh, we're getting attacked. Oh no. Nearly there. I feel like this could be a little bit higher too, because this is a pretty basic, like poorly optimized city, and I've got no room, and I'm overweight just trying to fill up this little rubbish spot. So I feel like you can upgrade it, but I feel like it's sort of a bit hard at the start, especially because you don't know what you're doing. But it might just be that I'm not very good at this game. So anyway, that's your city taking off, and then we get to pick where we're going to go next. So this is the selection. So here's the resources around that area. There's traits down here. I haven't been to that biome, but that was just a desert one we're in. So you can check your resources and stuff. That's nice. And then you can fly elsewhere and stuff like that. So you have to pick. Raw Featherstone. Acid shards. We've got different pitches, but I don't think it matters too much. But you can keep flying to somewhere else with that fuel that I was talking about. We might go to this one. Less expedition options, chemical ruins, desert. So there, that's what happened. Oh, deserts are no good for growing. Okay. Let's go to this one, because we were struggling with food. Anyway, so I'll just show you the landing, and then we'll go back and have a quick look at the menu, and then we'll have a look over the game. So here's the landing. So I don't know what happened, but it exited out. We'll just... Sorry. So I don't know what happened, but it exited it out. But so here we are in the menu. I just said I'd quickly show you the tribes. So this is the tribe that I played as first. It's the Junk Hordes. It just gives boost to, rubbish raiders. You can unlock different tribes with different traits by doing certain things in the game. I've unlocked, I think, one or two. Yeah, these ones. Whatever, so they all play a little bit differently. So it gives some replayability there. But yeah, so this has been Dream Engine's Nomad Cities. It is... What was that? It has been released on the 10th of May, which was 7 days ago. Its reviews are mostly positive. It is $30.76 Australian at the moment, because it's 30% off. Sorry, 30% off. until the 24th of May, which is 7 days away. And the normal price is $43.95. I'll put the Steam page link in the description so you can check the game out for yourself. I will put a few original prices in the description, but you're more than welcome to check it out for yourself, and it should sort it all out for you. Yeah, so if you liked this video, be sure to let me know in the comments, because I'm just trying different things up. The quality of my videos was a bit poor because I was just trying to rush them and just trying to cover all these little games. I was just trying to make a lot of videos. I don't know, I just sort of didn't really think about it, but I want to try and spend a bit more time. Like, I've played 5 hours now before I've made this video, just to sort of get a bit further into the game, test out the mechanics. Obviously some prologues, there only is an hour or two of play, which is fine, but stuff like this is a full game. It's been released a couple of days ago, so it wouldn't be doing it justice to all them games that when I just rushed through it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to go more this direction. I've just started using OBS. I'm just sort of working it out as I go, so any suggestions, anything that you want to see, any games that you want me to play more of, or games you want me to try out, let me know in the comments. And if you like what you see, then subscribe, or if you think that there might be something good come down the line, then you can subscribe now and hopefully watch me grow in this channel and make this channel worth watching. So yeah, this has been Dream Engines Nomad Cities. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. It's probably pretty long now. I don't know, if you like this length of video, let me know. Otherwise I can try and make it a bit smaller, but obviously we don't get to cover as much. So yeah, I definitely don't mind this game. I think this is a good game. I never would have thought to get it, but I did, and it surprised me. It was a good game, and it'll be interesting to watch this game, see what they do with it, if they add any other features, if they take any of this feedback into consideration. I might do a Steam review and let them know this sort of stuff, and maybe they do know this, or maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know, so we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, see you next time.